Okay, so, let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna call the meeting to order, it's 4:07. You can prep. So first, I wanted to confirm that everyone's here. So, okay, so from HML. Here. If you would like to say your name and then like what's where you're from, come say HML. Hi guys, my name is Sarah, I'm from Hialeah, I'm based in Ohio, I'm a sophomore. Okay, perfect, thank you. From LFA 3.
I'm Sophia and I'm a seventh grader. I'm Brianna and I'm a seventh grader. I'm an eighth grader, sorry, at MLK.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm an eighth grader. I go to Environmental K3 Center.
Perfect, thank you guys. And then I'm Elizabeth. I don't think it's gonna come here, and then Barbara Bowman.
Hi, my name is Julia Perez and I'm a sophomore at Robert Goldman Senior High School.
And then Emily's.
Hi, my name is Melissa Cordell and I'm a senior at Miami Lakes Educational Centers.
I'm Samantha Isutino. I'm a senior at Miami Lakes.
Okay, perfect. It's really good to get to know you guys. I have a little signage here, so just make sure for you guys, please, find me, and so I can get your names and your contact info. So for future meetings, you can go straight to that, there to make sure everyone's in. So we don't have too many things to discuss, so it's only take about 45 minutes. First, this is mostly for the elementary school for the sixth graders. That would be you guys at MFA. We have a salary, right? I assume that your guys' teachers have mentioned that. Yes. Have you guys been preparing for that soon?
I don't think I'm gonna do it this year. I think it's just sixth graders, but I did participate in it last year.
Okay, but how did it go for you? Is there anything that stood out to you that you felt?
I thought that it was really good that they made sure that the words were like possible for the sixth graders to spell.
That's cool. Not too hard? Okay, that's perfect.
Do you have any suggestions for how you would change and make it better?
Not really.
No. It was your school was Another Mouse
Okay.
and Bob Graham, but Bob Graham isn't here and Another Mouse aren't here, so we don't know how they're doing it.
That's okay. So overall, good? Good
Do
experience?
any of your other schools, have you guys, do you know what the spelling bee or have heard of it? There's a spelling bee that we did it last year, we're doing it this year with it's the sixth grade, I believe, sixth grade? I think it's sixth grade, yeah. In the three schools that have, three elementary school, K through 8, sorry, that have sixth grade. So we started it last year, we're doing it again this year, but if you guys have any suggestions also, let us know. You know, if anything, if you wanna be a part of it or help in any way, let us know.
We can expand it, obviously with like harder words, so about the schools. Okay, so that's mostly it for the spelling bee since most of the elementary age students aren't here. That's okay. So for community wise, we have the Halloween event coming up. It's called the Nightmare on Montrose Halloween event. It's gonna be here in Veterans Park nearby from 6 to 10 p.m. October 25th. Right? So if you guys want, we can you guys can come help set up, right? To organize the event before 6 p.m. And I want to make sure, okay, I think you can organize with your clubs. I guess you can come individually, but it's better to mobilize with your clubs to make sure you have more people getting to it. And as well collecting candy in your schools and you can donate to the event.
Well,
But-
I'm sorry to interrupt, but for volunteering, I don't think they can, the registration's already been closed, and we've
okay.
already had our first meeting, yeah.
Okay.
But what you
That's
guys
what
can
I-
do is collect the candy. Have you guys started any candy drives yet at your school? You
That's
have?
what we have.
At HMO?
At least
HMO and the Barbara would be doing it. HMO, you have one. Have you guys done it at your school?
Not yet.
Is there any way you think maybe you could start that?
We can, we're gonna put a suggestion box. We're gonna try to in the office and we're gonna put suggestions for student council to help out on the school.
Okay, perfect, cause the event is, I don't know if you know the date, the event is on the 25th.
Okay.
So mark your calendar so that, we would need it before the 25th, so maybe like that Friday, the 24th. So that really only gives you a week to collect candy, so if you could maybe put that information out this Friday and then just say you have only a week to collect that candy. And will you be dropping it off HMO? I know Barbara Bowman, we're gonna drop it off, but HMO, are you dropping it off
I believe so.
to Ernie and Veteran? Where are you dropping it off?
I'm not too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure we are dropping it off.
Dropping it off. Okay, so you have to coordinate with Ernie Soto. He's at Veterans Park. He works mostly out of Veterans Park. He's usually there in the afternoons, right?
Yeah, mornings.
And he's more there in the mornings, but he's there sometimes, so I think 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, like noon, 1, 2.
You call
11.
and find out for Ernie Soto. I'll
What
give you
day
his,
is Friday?
I'll give you his number. Monday through Friday, yeah. So tomorrow, when are you dropping it? When are you finishing your candy?
The candy drive, it's done by early next week. so-
Early next week, okay. So, and if anything, you can email me, give me my email and I can kind of coordinate it for you if you need help or something. AM Soto,
I'm so-
at Date Schools. Yeah, Ernie's the one to drop it off at. So same thing for you guys, once you have it, let us know. You can email Vero or you can email me. whichever.
Yeah, I'll make sure to give you guys all my information throughout the end, so you guys can contact me text or through email, whichever is best for you guys. Either is different. But yeah, that's mostly it for the Halloween event. It's a little, yeah, it's a little bit too close to do anything big. But after that is the Veterans Day Parade. I assume you guys have heard that every year it happens. It's this year's November 2nd at 10 in the morning. It's gonna go down Northwest 67th Avenue, so Ludlam Road, and it's gonna end here at Town Hall. So what you guys can mostly do with your schools, and what I've done with my school, I go to most MIT. So for when you have these kind of like big like parades, like marches types of things, what we like to do is we include like our cheerleaders, our dancers, anything to come help and kind of like be part of the event, you know, rep your school, show off, yeah. So if you guys would like to contact, I don't know if you guys have both of those or one or the other. I know the Barber Woman has Barber Woman has the Dazzlers. I know you guys have, I think you guys have cheerleaders?
We have leaders and salsa, which I think they both.
Okay, yeah, you can let them know. Okay, perfect. You guys can let them know if they would like to be included. If not, it's fine, but just the option is available for you guys if you'd like to come. So again, 10 AM, November 2nd. That's gonna be, down to 7. And, okay, that's mostly it for like the community events.
I'm sorry to interrupt you one more time. I just, no, just a lot. Did you guys get that from the town that there was like a QR code that was sent out? To be able to see all the town events that you guys can volunteer at? I'm gonna forward you that email because they were supposed to send it to all the schools and all the schools were supposed to get that. It looks, let me kind of show you guys, maybe you've seen it or maybe you haven't seen it, I don't know. And actually, I'll send it to Vero. Are they all in a group chat or no?
Well, this was, they got their numbers.
Oh, so you're gonna get the good numbers, alright, yes. Right here. As my thing, I think.
You can email me, sure, I guess.
Yeah, I'll send it to her now, and then when she adds you to the group chat, she's going to send it to you through the group chat. So that way you all can share it with your schools, is she outside? Sorry, I don't know if you're about, is she? Sorry, I know you were with us, sorry. So you can share it with your schools, and then that way everybody knows about town and volunteer.
But yeah, so do you guys have any questions so far about anything? I can go back, clarify, write down any dates. Yes, if anything, it's on the Town of Miami Lakes website. If you go to the calendar and the event section, everything will be listed there with all the information, the addresses, everything, the times. So just in case you like miss anything. Okay. But yeah, okay. So, I wanted to ask you guys if you guys had any kind of like initiative ideas, any suggestions on how to improve. I guess anything like any relations between the town and your schools or something at your school that you're very concerned about that you wanted to bring up with our board. So it's open, of course, anything you guys want to say, we're all here to hear. If not, you guys can like think about it.
Actually, I have an idea, go ahead.
It's more so like a question.
Mhm.
So my 8th grade year, there was a resolution that was passed establishing a youth advisory board that I know like passed through and everything, but there were issues like actually establishing it. Yeah.
That is a town council question.
Oh,
I don't know, are you familiarized with that?
For the youth advisory board, I'm technically the liaison, but we haven't had any applications, so with, they are open, so I believe so.
Oh.
It's just, non-existing because we don't have any people on it, or students, I should say.
So how many slots are open?
Right.
That sounds right, but again, it's been not really a thing yet.
Is there like a chair or something?
No, we have no chair, we have no one, assigned to
But
it.
will I'm sorry, I'm gonna start asking you so many.
Uh,
For them to be a part of it, do they have to have a chair to do it, or do they come together and they form the board, or there have to be adults in the board?
So for membership, the youth advisory board will consist of 7 members who will serve a 1-year term. Members must be a resident of Miami Lakes, have an unweighted GPA of at least 2.5. The composition of the board shall have an equal composition of students from the following schools: Miami Lakes K through 8, Bob Graham, Miami Lakes Middle, Miami Lakes Educational Center, Barbara Goldman, Our Lady of the Lakes, Hialeah Miami Lakes Senior High School. So each school may select its representative and submit the youth advisory board application to the town. So that's the info. So we have 7 current vacancies.
Well, there's nobody in the board right now.
There's no one,
There's
so
nobody.
that's why there's
But there,
7.
there's no adults on it, it's just completely composed of youth from each school.
That's what it sounds like, from what I'm seeing off the website. I can always, request
You can
further
do- yeah.
details. But yes, that's technically my committee. We just don't have any
Okay.
applications
So that
yet,
would be
so-
great if
Yeah.
you all could apply, right?
Yeah.
That would be perfect, so. I guess we'll wait to hear back from you and you'll let us know, and then we'll get over share that information with you guys through the chat, the shit that's happened today. That'd be excellent if you guys can set that up, yes. Okay, any other questions? That's great.
If anything, you guys, once we establish a group chat, you guys can let me know and I'll
Mhm.
communicate anything that you guys need to like have reset. But that's it for now.
Are there any campaigns that you're running at your school that you wanna share to see if the other schools can collaborate with you?
We're currently having like a student council election where all the students who are running our campaigning.
Mm.
Personally, I'm running for vice president, and she's running for president. So yeah, that's one campaign happening.
But is there anything that your school's trying to do for the community that you think you can, any kind of drives or any kind of things that you want to
Recently,
help
in
with?
our National Vegan Society, we wrote letters for a hospital for cancer awareness month. Yeah,
Okay.
breast cancer.
Yeah.
For Future Educators of America, we are doing for November a drive, like cans,
Mhm.
for like the dance skating break, for like the homeless and stuff like that.
Okay,
But we haven't started it yet.
excellent. So if you want anything that you want other schools to maybe participate in to make it a community-wide event, just send that photo Vero so she can get this
Like,
person.
start to join schools. Okay, but thank you guys. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to get all your guys' numbers. If you want to add your email too, you guys can, but if anything, just text me separately so I can email you guys if necessary. Or if anything here, I'm gonna actually have you write it down on the back of my paper here, so you have space. And I'm gonna pass around one by one, so. And do you guys want any more pizza?
The last thing while you're doing that, I can start asking them for future meeting dates. So how do you wanna do that? Do you wanna, how often do you wanna meet with this group? Cause the meeting is practically over. It lasted 20 minutes only.
Yeah,
It's a very quick
yeah.
meeting. So, I think there'll be very short meetings in general. Do you all wanna meet every 2 months, every 3 months, 3 times in a year? What would you like to do?
What was this thing? I was thinking like maybe every 4, every couple 4, maybe 5 months, so like 3 times a year.
3 times a year. So let's say you have, this is the beginning of the year meeting and you can have one maybe after the holidays around January.
Yeah.
And then you can have one at the end of the year for, well, testing is in May.
I think at
April,
like the very end of May.
April, what do you have a suggestion?
The problem with April is that they're in crunch time.
First, yeah, exactly. So end of May, end of the year wrap up,
Yeah.
okay, so end of May. Okay.
Yes.
And try to see when you come then for the January one to kind of bring any initiatives, any programs you want to start either in the community or share, because the whole purpose is for you guys to talk to each other from the different schools and work together on similar objectives and things you want to get done in the community, and in all the schools. So trying to think of, I know last year, one of the campaigns was the heads down,
Yeah.
heads
Oh,
down,
head-
phones down,
oh,
heads
heads
up. I was getting confused. But if you wanna do something like that, if you see a need in the community that you think your clubs or your schools could address. That's something to bring up at the meeting, okay? And anything you wanna share with us, at that meeting for January. Because today is just basically, did they all introduce themselves or no?
Yes.
At
the very beginning.
We went at the very beginning, everybody, okay. Whatever we want to meet you. So other than that, I mean, once you give us your contact information, then I think we're done. Is there anything else you want?
I think I actually have everyone's contact. I think you guys are free to go.
Okay.
So if you guys have anything else you want to mention, you can say that and we can discuss it. And if anything, I think you guys are good to go back to go home. Yeah.
So we'll adjourn the meeting at 4:22.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys for responding so promptly and making the effort to come here. I understand it's not super easy.